All right, let's correct the spelling and comma placement. That's better. Now, what if we changed it up a little? There are so many princesses. And can we know something about her personality? Give her some defining characteristics. Much better. It would be good if we could see some motivation here. Why did she go into the woods? Great! We might want to foreshadow the wolf rather than spill the beans about his evil nature. Perhaps Mother doesn't know exactly what danger Red Riding Hood will run into. Neither will the reader. This will create suspense. Ah, I see a possible connection to the personality you earlier gave Ms. Riding Hood. Can we use a more colorful verb than went? Also, a bad man is so straightforward, it's rather uninteresting. Can you be less direct? What does he look like? Exactly how do they meet? I love it. The conflict is rushed and obvious. If you made the wolf more ambivalent, the conflict would be more interesting, and we could see better motivation for Red Riding Hood to ignore her mother's advice and so move the story along. Excellent. I sympathize with your desire for Red Riding Hood to listen to her mother's advice and avoid all trouble, but now we have no story. On the other hand, it is true we need to give her sufficient motivation to ignore her mother's wise words. This is great. Now the wolf will appear all the more evil later on, since he repays her compassion with bad deeds. Once again, we're losing a chance for a story when the wolf behaves himself instead of acting like a wolf. Also, let's use a different verb than wolf here so it won't repeat the word. I suppose this could now turn into a detective story with Red Riding Hood trying to find out who ate grandmother, and then devising a way to find and punish the killer. But I think that would turn the conflict into so different a direction from the one you've taken such pains to develop. Let's keep the conflict between Red Riding Hood and the wolf, and the danger to Red Riding Hood of talking to strangers. Meanwhile, remember to use active verbs and describe the action so the reader can see it. An unusual and unexpected twist. This leads to a lot of potential. While this makes sense, how could she not see there's a wolf in her grandmother's nightgown? It doesn't fully exploit the situation you've set up. I'll buy that. Now you've set up a great situation. Take full advantage of it. Instead of having Red Riding Hood fully engage with the danger she created, she ends up avoiding it. That's not satisfying. We need to see her engage with danger and either defeat it or be defeated by it. Does she prevail, or does the evil wolf? Who the heck is this woodcutter? Where did he come from? He comes out of nowhere as a convenient means of escape for the naughty, if well-meaning, Red Riding Hood. And can we have a more dramatic end to the wolf? Excellent. Red Riding Hood resolves the situation she originally created with her poor judgment in stopping to talk to the wolf. Oh dear, back when the wolf ate her, he took her nightgown. Do you eat tea? And is the wolf still dead on the floor? How about wrapping it up? Did Red Riding Hood learn her lesson? This is okay, but rather predictable. The story would really pop if you could come up with something more unexpected.